Greetings to one and all. Having traveled across 40 countries and 5 continents, I have accepted those learning experiences as part of my most important classroom, complemented by higher education and independent research, in addition to producing and promoting social cultural events. Add participation in conferences, expressing opinions through mainstream media, and publishing a book. However, the magic key is to be blessed with friends and membership in progressive organizations. The first order of business here is to acknowledge that spirituality precedes religion. In order to know where we are going, we ought to at least have a sense of where we are coming from. Our imbalanced, supremacist, and patrilineal system should be questioned. It has exalted a far fetched Father who art in heaven and downplayed the mother's universal womb. Time should be spent dissecting many sexual connotations, beginning with the convention of swearing on a Bible. The words testify, testimonial, and testament are derived from the old Judeo Christian custom of men swearing by placing their hands on their testicles. Yes, testify, testicle, and testament are all etymologically connected. Research how Jehovah, the now male gendered Godhead, was originally conceived to combine the masculine and feminine principles into a single name. In the same way, we were separated from the ancient principles of Africa's Ma'at, an ancient female goddess and symbol of justice, balance, order, morality, and cosmic harmony. The 42 Confessions of Ma'at inspires one to achieve self improvement through an internal pilgrimage, since there is nothing outside of a person that is also not found within each human being. Ma'at is a root of the word mother, matter, and mathematics. But our self centeredness has overshadowed the universal connective tissue. Proclaiming to be God's chosen people is an illusion created from this relative spectrum of dust called planet Earth, the tiny presence of the solar system, being part of one of more than 2 trillion observable galaxies, should cause astonishment. We surely are spiritual extensions of the divine spark, receptors and transmitters of cosmic consciousness, energy in perpetual motion, experiencing the material plane. Modern Jews converted to Judaism around 740 AD, but spread throughout Africa are descendants of people, some will call them lost tribes, who are likely creators of symbols, allegories, and biblical myths. Google, if you may, Lemba in South Africa, Meru in Kenya, Ashanti in Ghana, Falasha in Ethiopia, Igbo in Nigeria, Tutsi, Zulu, Maasai, Fulani. And if one digs deeper, the concept of people of Judah evolved from Abayu, Daya, the Luganda language of Uganda. An in-depth analysis of Dr. Joseph Ben Buchanan's book, Black Man of the Nile and His Black Family, will reveal that the ancient Africans of Egypt had no records whatsoever and left none relating to the biblical stories about Adam and Eve in the garden, the great flood, or the exodus of Israelites from Egypt with Moses. Most of those stories are nothing more or less than the historical glorification of one group of people's mythological experience over another's, most of which they have expanded and blown totally out of perspective and normal rationalization. The custodians of these rearranged Abrahamic tenets have misled the descendants of Africa's originators. We must awaken from an imposed spiritual Alzheimer's by taking heed of Akhenaten's words. The wise man doubts often and changes his mind. The fool is obstinate and doubts not. He knows all things, but his own ignorance. So let's continue living, loving, and learning. Simunye, Ashe.